Okay, hello, and welcome to Natural Science Bro. I know it's been a month since I uploaded a video. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but sorry if this, if I said my Roblox language to be in Japanese, but I'm sorry. I just play Roblox games with the Japanese language selected, but okay, but I'm sorry that okay. I actually know uh I only know not that many words in Japanese. Oh, but I do know hiragana and katakana. But I'm sorry at this point. Yeah, I've only learned Japanese for only like 4 months, and I'm sorry that most of the stuff are in are were Google translated. Like I actually don't know that much stuff. Like some part was because of, like the internet and that, but I'll probably stop talking about like some details and stuff, and just go on the game. But it's this stupid raceway map. And stupid clouds are happening. Great. Usually people like to complain in this game sometimes, but I know the disasters it can be if it's a dark because I actually still remember this game completely. You know, I don't really play this game sometimes. Not because it's old, but I started playing this game like in 2017 or 2018. I joined Roblox in 2017, in June 14. Oh, wait, it's a flash button. I actually like very good at parkour sometimes, but not completely. Sometimes I easily mess up on sometimes, and I don't know. Sometimes I it's like very rare for me to get mad at obvious stuff, and I've gone through a lot of things that made me mad, but after all that, okay. So this is why Flash disaster is not easy sometimes, but I tried. Why did they even add a new sound when you win? Oh yeah, I have this app that makes the that can change the appearance of Windows. So look, so see how it looks like Windows 10. I have an app that lets me change the ability of the look of like the Windows thing. So this is actually a Windows 10 computer, not a Windows 7 one. But hey, so I don't know, but I like this map because you can play this. You can just make you can launch the stupid rocket ship. Oh, that's what that part does. And I'm keeping stupid. I shouldn't be doing this mistake somehow. Like, sometimes I easily somehow make mistakes with parkour. And I don't know how. Or why. Like, Roblox is trying to make new updates that sometimes look disturbing. Oh, hello. It's trying to be weird. See, sometimes Roblox is filled with weirdos, beginners, and that. And also edgy people. Right. Oh, wait. I didn't know it was fire because I was not paying attention to the game. And I somehow did not survive between that fall. I should have done the parkour way of surviving. Well, now I'm just dead. Great. So anytime if I pop up like go back on Firefox anytime when I'm in a game, you won't able to see it. So it's just so so I don't know. I'm using how I use my microphone is by the headphones. My microphone's attached to the headphones. It's always gonna be like that. There's no way I can get it off. It's just a type of headphones that has a microphone with it on it. I don't know. Sometimes I make mistakes when saying things. But I can... Oh, wait, I have to wait for this stupid thing to go away. But I somehow did not survive the fire. You know, it's very supposed to be easy. So... Okay, so actually, I'll just keep going. What did that person just do? Anyways, it's the Roblox HQ. And Dark Gods again, of course. So, most of the time, I do things not recorded or anything, because I'm not that type of, like, person. I don't know. But, usually I'm embarrassed of talking, standardly, like, online or anything. Sometimes. No, like, I'm embarrassed to I basically have the fear of public speaking. I don't know why. It should feel easy to, but I somehow sometimes I do. Usually I'm scared of thunderstorms. Oh, I'm stupid. I was stupid there, but okay. But sometimes I'm scared of thunderstorms. I don't know why. Usually, like 2 weeks ago, it was thundering a lot. And it's stupid blizzard in the game. The only thing you only have to do is ride a disaster. It's just stand outside and basically ride good. Because it's just basically just a sandstorm. This is basically just a sandstorm disaster, but it hurts you. Sometimes. Oh yeah. The way you know, I don't know how well my phone is playing the audio. So when I make this video until I review this. So okay, but I don't know really what to say still, but the blizzard's not really that strong, so that's why I can just stay out here. Oh, wait. Oh, sometimes you take more damage. Depending on the spot you're at. But a blizzard doesn't cause that much damage. Oh yeah, basically every new video I'll make will have my voice. Oh yeah, to mention I have other people in the place I'm at. So if you hit a red with my arrow name, which I think I will, it's literally part of my username, right? Right? Okay, and I'll stop with this nonsense. But anyways, oh, Dragon Ship. Oh yeah, my name is good, by the way. But you notify that. But you should know me by my game War RPG 3. I started the series of the game War RPG ever since 2019. I was a fan of RPGs ever since I started Roblox. So I said to never stop doing or playing or doing things with RPGs ever. But anyways. So, yeah, sandstorm. I can tell what disaster it is. Yeah, so you basically know who I actually... Well, I won't reveal my age, though. I don't know. It might depend, know my age depending on how my voice sounds. But, I don't care. That's all. I've gone through many horrible things in my life. But I've passed still through all of them. I just saw that butterfly! Sometimes I find things so funny, and I don't know why. sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't think about swearing sometimes, and it's usually I know for certain reasons, but I just know. And yes, if I see it like inappropriate or anything, I can't really like, but the only way I can is by like the censor feature from YouTube. Or if I just somehow get better at knowing how to edit. Yeah, I'm not really that old actually. It's the thing. And I somehow know all this. Because I have a big brain, I think. But, okay. I don't know how long I'll keep going on this video. But eventually I'll end it. Okay, but it's the lighthouse. What? I'm going to the dock. Oh yeah. Today, one who is confused and why I'm not saying all this in Japanese. It's because I don't actually know it. It's because yeah, I think I've said this around sometime early in the video, but I've only been learning Japanese for 4 months. And I don't know that much, but I just know hiragana and katakana, and that's it, basically. And not that many words. And a little amount of kanji. So you know this is gonna be the first ever video with my voice in it. Oh, earthquake! You kinda actually somehow scared me. That wasn't supposed to be scary. Most of the time, I don't get scared easily. It's only by the real unexpected stuff. Oh yeah, this is basically the video. So, bye.